Look what we're doing.
We're recording.
We're recording. We're doing it. We're gonna try
to do it.
And hopefully it turns out okay.
I really hope
so. Keep your fingers crossed for us. If we're all keyed out, all weird, I'm really sorry. We think that's gonna be the big issue, right?
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hello!
So we moved.
Wait a minute, look how far away you are.
We're really far away from you now.
I really can't reach you. I can't
but this
touch
is
you.
now you're not as in our faces either. I think I like.
Well-
Hopefully this will go well.
I can't tell secrets, and my mic is different too. I
You
have
can tell
your-
secrets in the mic anytime you
I
want to.
can't. Well, I gotta lean really far forward. But in case you don't follow us on social media, the big news of the week, month is that we moved.
We moved.
Last
We're no longer in the
week.
same house. Yes.
No. So we had quite an experience moving.
Yeah.
It's probably been the hardest week of our relationship. I
Yeah.
think. Luckily, we didn't fight. That
No, we
would
didn't
have
fight.
been-
We didn't
were
fight.
both very, very stressed out, but
Yes.
we didn't fight with each other.
No, we didn't.
So that's good. We were both we really were leaning on each other hard.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah, it wasn't
And-
like to say that it was like the hardest week of our relationship doesn't mean that it was hard between us.
Oh no, not yeah.
It's just like a hard moment that we've shared.
Yeah, that we had to go
it was
through.
It was tough, and a lot of things went
hard.
wrong, but
A
everything
lot.
ended up okay, and here we
Yeah.
are.
Kind of okay.
And we're
We'll fill you
trying to
in
get
later.
we're trying to get started here. But no, we're not sure if the green screens are lit right.
Well, the big thing that we're trying to deal with right now is we're still recording in our basement.
Yep.
And we have a lot more room here
Yes.
than we did at the last
Much
house.
more.
So I can pull all the way back here. Look at all this room I have. And then we have our cameras really, really far. This is about a good 4 feet in front of me.
We have more or less, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
3-4 feet.
Yeah.
So I guess, we're trying to spread out a little bit. We have a VR area that we want to set up. Of course, we
Yeah.
haven't done that. We still have a lot of boxes. I'm still missing a whole box of stuff from our closet.
Okay.
Got some cute little
Now
dresses
I think it's
in there, man.
there's few boxes we haven't opened in there. Then and there's a couple of the places where we have boxes that are in the wrong place.
Oh gosh.
So
We have-
it's there somewhere.
We have one room where everything that's gonna go in the attic is sitting in there, and I'm afraid it's in there
It might be.
it's a whole room of boxes, and it's all Christmas decorations and all that stuff that you never go in, and I'm so worried that it's in there. But I want to find it. But
Yeah.
we're maybe I'd say halfway done unpacking, a little bit more than halfway.
A little more than halfway.
Yeah.
We're done the most major, important, super need to be done
Kitchen,
things.
bedroom, bathroom, recording, work.
Yes, we got
That's
that
all we
going.
needed
And
to
this
do,
is
yeah.
actually the completion of that, the functional side of things that we had to really get going.
Yeah.
But even now, we're not 100% sure it's good yet.
Yeah.
Because this is literally the first thing we're trying to record with this setup.
So, and we're assuming right now that this is not keyed out
We're hoping
very
the
well
green
behind
screen
us.
is okay.
Because we're having some issues trying to figure out how to light this because
Yeah.
we have a little bit more room now. Because
Yes.
before we each had our own little fold-out green screen behind us because we were really cramped. But now we're sharing the same sheet.
Yes.
So we've got this big sheet going across. We're still right next to each other, so
Yes.
I can touch you.
Hi.
Oh, that's a hello. But we have to steam this. We had a steamer, and why am I telling them all this? I don't care. I missed you guys so much.
You guys want to know how we steam our green screen?
Yeah, so we tried to steam it, and it broke. He was telling me this right before we recorded.
Yeah, it worked for
It
about
started.
a quarter of it. I'm like, oh, this is going great. And then it just stopped heating up. And I'm like, what the hell's going on?
So we've got a really smooth.
So we've got a really smooth quarter.
25%.
And then the actual part that's in front of the cameras
Yeah.
is still all wrinkly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Hopefully it worked well. I mean,
We'll try and
we're
figure
giving
it
this
out.
to Connor, so hopefully
I'm
Connor
so
can figure
sorry,
out the green
Connor.
screen key. I hope this works out okay.
Yes.
And hope that you guys are seeing it okay and there's nothing really messed up about this video.
Yeah,
Because
we'll be
if there is,
tweaking.
the next couple things we record are also going to be messed up.
And you know what? That was getting us wondering, should we keep the green screen? We used to have ourselves
Yeah.
in little boxes, but you know what? It took up a lot of the screen.
It took up a lot.
And for having dual cams, that's a lot of space to take up, which
It
is why
is.
we picked the green screens in the first place.
Yeah.
But it might be nice to switch it up here and there. If this is really going to be a problem and it's going to distract from some of the games, seeing all this staticky stuff behind us,
Yeah.
it might be worth
We'll have
it
to see. We'll have to see. Yeah.
Let us know what you think in the comments. Yeah.
Well, no until it comes out.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens.
But what made this entire experience 10 times worse was seeing all of the games that came out. Did we
Yeah.
not pick the worst week to move?
Oh my God!
we not?
As soon as we unplugged
my
everything,
God.
boxed it all up, and started moving him,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Raiden came out, Injustice 2 today. Oh, Bendy Chapter 3 came out. Oh, Cuphead came out. So it's just like,
so mad about
like
Cuphead.
these are all things that we like 100% really want to record.
Oh my gosh.
And they all happen at once, and it's just like, and we just gotta watch everybody else like on
I
Twitter,
know.
like, this is so great, blah, blah, blah. We're like, I want to play.
And then like you guys, we love you so much, are tweeting us saying, and I'm so glad you guys
Are you gonna play Cuphead?
want to see us play it.
Yeah, I'm psyched.
And we're like, yes, we do. And it was like, it's our own fault for not putting a video up before we moved, saying we were moving. And
Yeah,
just
we
kind of
intended to
tweeting about it.
actually. We actually recorded a video.
We did.
We sat in front of the camera, said this whole thing like, "Hey, when you're watching this means that we're moving, and everything's going to be a little
That's
slow right
right.
now."
That's
But then we got so busy, so fast, I didn't even have time to edit just that one little video that was like for 2 minutes talking about moving, and we just did pack up and run. Oh my god, it was so stressful.
It was. We didn't sleep for you especially.
Yeah.
Didn't sleep for 36. Oh, tell me about your Fitbit. What your Fitbit said on the day we moved.
The day we moved, if anybody else got a Fitbit, you'll understand my pain here. I got 26,000 steps that day, and like I had hit 10,000 by about 8 in the morning. So it was a little ridiculous, and I got an alert that I had never seen before, said that I had 9 hours of activity, 9 active hours. So I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing, and it started buzzing at me like, hey, look at all these active hours I got. I'm like, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
I was miserable. My feet hurt.
And you got like 3 hours of sleep.
And I got like 3 hours of sleep.
We're still really exhausted. Like, I feel like I can go to bed
catching
right now.
up.
Are
Oh,
you
totally,
catching up?
totally. Yeah, but,
I'm
I mean,
really,
I could.
really
I'm still
tired.
tired,
Yeah.
but like compared to what I was a week ago, no, it's night and day.
Yeah.
We've had a couple nights like baby started sleeping through the night. He had a couple weird nights.
He didn't know where he was for a little while, but now he's kind of okay.
Yeah,
It's been a
I'm getting
week.
more accustomed to being here.
Yeah.
It felt like we were just sleeping in a strange house for a little bit.
Yeah.
So now that's
Accustomed.
happening.
I
yeah.
still feel kind of displaced.
Oh, totally.
You know?
We haven't like painted the walls yet. We haven't put anything on the floor yet. We haven't put up
Yeah.
like art and stuff yet.
Yeah,
so
there's
a
nothing
lot,
on the
a
walls
lot of
yet,
stuff
yeah.
that like makes a house a home.
Yeah.
Haven't done that yet. So
Yeah,
of course it's
good
gonna
point.
feel a little alien to us at some point. But at least like I'm not surprised to be here when I wake up.
Right.
You know, like I have
You
like a
wake up
familiar
like,
feeling. I know
Yeah.
where the office is.
Yeah.
Like I could walk like how many times did you take the wrong turn out of the stairs and end up on the wrong side of the house?
Yeah.
Like it's weird.
It is weird.
It's weird, and
It
this is
is
the
weird.
first time we've moved like
finding our way
this, like
around
from
and-
really feeling like we were rooted in a house. Mm-hmm. And moving and leaving it behind was actually surprisingly really difficult.
Yeah.
Like I was all good up until the day was packing. The movers were there, and we're moving
you're
everything from the
watching
rooms,
it all come
and
out.
watching everything just move away. And I'm like, man, like I have so many snapshots now of all these things that happened in these rooms. We weren't even in that house for that long.
5 years.
5 years, roughly.
years.
And like, I don't know. I didn't realize how attached I had become to it as a home until
Right.
then.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, holy crap, this is all like done and over and all
But
that
it's
stuff.
us that makes it the home.
It's us that
It's our
stuff- yeah.
experiences, it's our memories and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Although I feel like if I were to look at pictures or whatnot of now the old house, I'd be like, oh.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'd have like a moment. You know
But
what I
that's
mean?
a good thing.
But
that means we have good memories and we have a reason to miss it. You
Oh,
know, so
totally.
it's it was cool. A lot happened for us there. The whole YouTube channel thing pretty much happened for us there.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
I don't know, there's a ton of
Love
things
the house,
happened,
yeah.
and like but now we're starting a brand new chapter.
Yeah.
Not
Oh.
Bendy chapter 3,
but
our
the,
own
but
chapter.
the moving, you know, we'll tell you on a stream because holy butt nut do I have to like explode. So I'll tell them on the stream. I'll tell you this whole like horrible debacle. But on the other hand, it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
It was terrible.
Like I couldn't even cry. I was so high strung.
It was terrible.
But what I'm finding really difficult about being here is that where we are now is a lot more wooded
Yes.
than we were where we were before. We didn't have that many trees, but we were in a neighborhood where it was like the developers clearly planted trees.
Yes.
You know, here it's like in the woods, I
Yeah.
guess you would say. In
Pretty
the woods.
much in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we get up, we've only been here a week and it was beautiful this entire past week. It was like high 70s or whatever, sunshine. And we would wake up in the morning and go, oh, it's overcast. Like, that's terrible. And then we go downstairs and like actually look out the window and look up at the sky and it's beautiful.
It's a bright blue, sun is
it's-
shining.
Yeah. And there's just so
So much
shade.
trade cover.
So it never
It
occurred
made it
to
seem
me
dark, yeah, and overcast,
that it's
yeah.
going to be dark. And then on top of that, the people who lived here before had all stand-up lights and stuff.
Yeah.
And we relied a lot off of ceiling fans
Ceiling
and
fan lights,
recess
yeah.
lighting. So we're in the dark.
So we don't have any lamps.
We don't
so
have any lamps.
There were legit a couple, 2-3 rooms when we first got in there that didn't have any light in them.
Pitch black
Just
in them.
pitch black
Yeah,
rooms.
no lights. How did
Nothing.
they not? But we're in the process now of like getting some lighting and things
Yeah.
like that, because I really don't want to buy a stand-up lamp if we're just going to put like a ceiling fan in the room and the lamp's going to go
Yeah.
like in the basement. So
Yeah, I'd rather wait.
I'd rather wait
I'd rather
and just
wait.
kind of like move
Just have
everything
dark
around.
rooms for a
just
little
have dark
bit.
rooms, move some
Yeah.
lamps around and stuff. Why am I telling you all this information? I miss you guys so
Girl
much.
talks
oh
too
my
much.
God. I know.
Hashtag.
But yeah, so now like the house is dark. It's like it looks like it's overcast when it's not overcast.
Yeah.
But it's really, really nice.
Oh, I love it.
And there's a lot of wildlife.
And I love it a little
and-
more every day right now.
Yeah.
I kind of just getting used to it, just like, this is really freaking
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Like I got it, my mixing setup is not in the basement anymore like it was before. Now it's
Right. Mm-hmm.
in an office. And it's like, it's just so
He's
cool.
got these windows.
Yeah,
that he can
I
look
love
out
being
at
in there.
At
It's
the woods and things
fantastic.
like
It's
that.
so
Yeah.
nice.
The neighbors are all very, very nice.
Neighbors have been great.
They, like I really have no complaints. The area we're in is really, really good. It's a really good school system.
Yep.
That's part of the reason why we scouted it out and everything. But we didn't go too far. You know, we're still in Philly suburbs.
No, we're still Philly suburbs.
So it's
Philly
really
is
not
still our
that
city.
big of a deal. Yeah,
For
Philly
sure.
is still
In
our
fact, we're
city.
closer. We're closer
We're very close
than we were before.
We
So
can throw a rock at it.
yeah, so
Yeah,
it's really nice to be able to kind of like use it now.
Yeah.
More than like just visit it every now
Yeah,
and then.
sure.
You know, so that's
Now
that's exciting.
We're right there. We're
Yeah,
right
I don't
there,
know,
yeah.
a lot to be excited about. And again, hopefully this recording setup is working well. But while we were doing the whole thing,
Yes.
Lissy has been Snapchatting. If you have been following
Yes.
us on social media,
And you guys
So,
have been so
you
nice,
guys have been nice
with
about it.
tweeting us support,
Yeah.
saying, I'm watching your Snapchats, and you guys are doing great, and you guys were so encouraging
Yeah.
this entire time. So thank you so much. We were getting so much love. Weren't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah,
I was
totally.
getting so much because
Yeah.
I think you could tell from the snaps that we're kind of stressed out
Yeah.
or
Some
we're
of it.
trying.
Some of
and,
it, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, if you didn't see it though, we'll give it to you here so you can see the Snapchat story. And
But that being said, so we are going to play Cuphead.
Yes.
We are going to do Injustice with Raiden.
yes,
I think, well, The Evil Within 2 just came out.
Okay.
I'd love to try and fit that. Like,
We have to do Bendy Chapter 3,
Yeah,
yes.
so if we were to do The Evil Within, I imagine that we would do Bendy and,
I heard Bendy's long too.
all that. No kidding.
Yeah, so we'll have to see how long
How
it is.
long?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like over an hour, like over a couple hours?
I didn't really get a contrast. Just somebody told me it was long.
Wow.
It was a long one, I think is what they said. I got tweeted it.
Okay.
On the Twitter.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was an informative tweet.
Yes. But thank you for sticking around while we dealt with all of this during like the most amazing gaming week of all
Yeah.
time. You know?
Yeah. Well, here we are.
Yes.
We're back.
Yes.
We're recording. The content shall resume.
Yes.
The streams shall resume.
Yes.
We have said before that when we moved here, we were going to start doing weekly streams, and we are going to start doing weekly streams. I would love to start this weekend. Is there any reason we can't start this weekend?
No, let's do it.
Okay, let's start this
I'm
weekend.
so
we're
excited.
going to start on Saturday, what is that going to be, the 14th?
I don't know, man.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah, because it's Friday the 13th.
Friday 13th, yeah.
That's right.
So start on Saturday the 14th.
Yeah.
And we'll stream something.
Oh, my gosh.
We'll put a
yes.
video up. We get closer to talk about that more.
And please bear with us while we're still working this out.
Yes.
You know, I'm sure, it looks kind of weird behind us and everything, but we're going to be moving some things around and trying different things over the next couple weeks until we've really figured this whole
Yeah,
thing
we'll tweak it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
We'll tweak it for a while, but we'll keep it going. If you guys can give us some feedback in the comments, let us know what you like and what you don't like.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see you guys in the next video, I
Yes.
suppose, and in the stream on Saturday. Okay? All right.
Okay.
So, bye.
Bye.
Hi guys.
Guys.
So we're still moving in. We've been at this for about maybe since 3 o'clock, and it's about 7:45.
Counting yesterday.
So yeah, we're really tired, but we're in the new. Here, I'll turn around this way. We're in the new basement.
Yeah.
That is going to have our recording setup. This paneling is awful, so we're gonna change that. Hello, everybody. Guess what we're doing? We're putting together our setup. Finally, we had enough time to get to it. In the meantime, we have this huge mess over here. Look, we've got guitars, we've got our beanbag, we've got Liwit, we've got all these boxes. Here's all our monitors and stuff, posters. Oh my gosh, look at all these cables. This is gonna take a while. We'll see. How you doing back there? Oh, look, you're a little Dalmatian. Look at you. Look, I found our fan art. You guys are so awesome. The previous owners left these dope-ass 70 speakers that hook up to, look at this, you guys. Yeah! be jealous. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Oh my God, I cannot wait to play with this. I bet it sounds like ass. So we've been looking for the same cable for the last half hour for the TV over there. Look, we have all our controllers, all these over here, around here, all these that I wrapped up so nicely before we left, and he can't find it. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know anymore, man. Oh my God. Oh my God.